Everyone. Thanks for logging in and checking out this presentation. We've kind of come to our end of the first week, and I'm sure you've noticed your life has changed a little bit, your routines have changed a little bit, and you might be a little bit more stressed out than you were a week ago. And this is especially true if maybe you work a full-time job or if you have kids and learning to kind of balance all of those things. It seems really crazy right now, I'm sure, but you'll get into a routine and a rhythm of things. And this presentation today will really help you kind of figure a lot of those things out. So it's how to be a college student, work, and still have time to eat and sleep. And these are going to be some tips from the library that are really going to help you manage your time, find more time in your day, and stay organized as you're a student. So just go ahead and think to yourself, how many free hours do I have in a day? How many free hours do you think you have kind of left over in your day where you're not responsible for work or school or anything like that? Well, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, it's actually the average American has 6.4 free hours in a day. And this is a survey from, I think it was 18 to 45-year-olds to see the average college student and how much free time they reported they had in a day. And they took into account eating, sleeping, working, studies, transportation, grooming, things like that. And they came up with 6.4, which is a little more than I have, I think. So I don't know if you would agree or not with this one. But it's definitely hard to fit in everything into 6.4. But even if you have less, it's even more important to learn these tips and tricks that I'm about to do. So let's just kind of jump in right here and start with the first one. The devil is in the details. Have you heard that saying before? You probably have if you've watched Bones. But the detailed part that I find as I've gone through college is all doing the APA citations takes a long time. So you can see down there's a hyperlink that says create a RefWorks account. You can go ahead and click over to that if you'd like. Go ahead and click on that now. And what it is basically kind of looks like this. If you just do a main search, this is kind of the search results that show up. So open another window and go to library.franklin.edu, and let's just do a search on that main search bar. I tried Sweden. I'm going to go to Sweden in a few weeks, so I decided to do a little bit of reading up before I go, and this is what I got. I pulled up a country report. Over here on the right-hand side, kind of by that superhero's hand, is that Cite button, and right below it is the Export button. If you click Cite, it'll bring up that kind of second screen right there that says APA. And then if you click down there, it's a little yellow screen. It says Export to Bibliographic Management Software, and RefWorks is one of the options. If you click that link, go ahead and click on that, and it will take you to a RefWorks screen, and it will say create an account. So go ahead and sign up for your account. I like to use my Franklin username and email and password, so it's one less thing I have to remember. And then once you're logged in, go ahead and do that main search again, or you can do this article for practice if you want, and go ahead and click that export button, export to RefWorks, and you'll see it show up there. And then once you've exported that in, RefWorks will kind of give you a little tour and walk you around all of the features. This is a great tool because it saves you a lot of time in formatting your citations. It's automatically formatted in APA format. And it also really helps you keep track of articles that you have found interesting or you want to revisit later. I know I often have spent some time reading a great report and then forgetting where I got it from when it came down to the citations, and then it took me a while to backtrack and find it again. You can create folders within RefWorks, and you can kind of keep a folder for a class and a subfolder for assignments within the class if that helps you. And it's just a really nice organized way, and you can actually continue using RefWorks as you go on to your job if you have to do a lot of research for your job, so keep RefWorks in mind. The next tip is to ask the experts. And that link below has research consultations with a librarian. You can go ahead and click that now if you want, or you can wait a little bit and we'll revisit it in a second. So Linton Weeks said, in the nonstop tsunami of global information, librarians provide us with floaties and teach us how to swim. I love this description of my job because I often feel like this is what I'm doing. People are finding a lot of results, but they're not quite sure which ones are the best ones. So why don't you open a link again, open another tab, and go back to library.franklin.edu and go ahead and type in just the name of a country you would like to visit. Maybe you'd like to go to Bali. It's starting to get a little bit colder here. I don't know, you want to go to Australia during the winter in Ohio or wherever you are. Go ahead and just type in and do search for a country that you'd like to visit. How many search results show up? It's probably something in the million range. Some of them look quite familiar and useful, and some of them you wonder why do you care about, Australia's economic numbers of sheep exports or whatever. So it really takes a while to limit down to exactly what. And just to show you kind of how much we have and how much you do have to sift through, we have 50, we're a member of OhioLink, which means we are a member with 121 other libraries in Ohio, and that gives us access to 50 million library items, and this is like books, DVDs, different things like that. We have 20 million articles that are available, 300,000 plus ebooks, 120 databases, and those are just at Franklin. And 1 hour with a librarian can really help you kind of go through those and limit down to exactly what you want, exactly what's going to help you for your class. And if you go ahead, that link is there again, librarysmrs.franklin.edu/appointments. If you click on that, you can see that you can go ahead and sign up for an appointment with a librarian to walk you through, and it's an hour-long one-on-one session where they can answer any questions. You can bring an assignment that you're working on that you're having a hard time finding resources for, and we'll kind of walk you through a search and show you the best way to do that. And we can also walk you through RefWorks as well if that is helpful. The next tip is to follow a guide. And the link down there, it says use research guides. So research guides are, I can show you on the screen here. These are our top 10 research guides. And what a research guide is, it's basically a curated list of resources and articles and databases that are perfect for your major or your class or a particular topic. So you kind of see over there on the right hand side, APA style is always our most popular. That shows you how to cite a book, a journal article, an image, a video. All of that stuff is lined out there, so you have the example, and you can click on that one if you want. You can see you have examples and the format, the standard format. Global Issues, Humanities 305 is one of our top ones as well. That is a class that involves a lot of research. And if you just follow that guide, you see really easily where you should go to get the information you need. And I can't tell you how many students have been surprised when they finally came to us when they were exasperated because they've been looking for information and couldn't find it, that everything was in one place and they just hadn't looked at the guide or hadn't really looked at the assignment instructions clearly enough to know that some of the databases are really a one-stop shop. So down below you see about the second to last one is that Introduction to RefWorks tab. We're a little bit familiar with RefWorks already, so go ahead and click on that tab and follow it along. And then there is a tab that says Write in Cite. Go ahead and on your own time, you can do it now or later if you want, go ahead and follow the instructions on that Write in Cite tab to install the Word plugin. And what this helps you do is it actually connects your RefWorks account online with your Microsoft Word so that you can just click Insert Citation and it'll pop up with the list of references that you have put into RefWorks, and you can choose which one for your in-text citation, which is really nice and easy. But you'll just have to walk through the steps, and then it's pretty simple once you have it installed. All right, our last tip is your money is no good here. You can get free textbooks from the library, which is what got me through college, and what I'm hoping is will get you through college. It doesn't save as much time, but this one does save a lot of money. Let's go back one more and let's do the Search Ohio. Let's go ahead and just try searching maybe your favorite children's book or maybe your child's favorite book and see if they have it there, and go ahead and practice requesting that. You can cancel it, but you go ahead and practice requesting it one time. All right. Do you have any questions? If you have any questions, please send me an email, contact me during office hours. You can post a question in the Q&A discussion board. So any of those things work. Please feel free to email me. I am more than happy to answer your questions and walk you through this. And if you have questions about library resources, go ahead and set up a research consultation. You can call the library, you can email library@franklin.edu, or you can chat. They have a chat function on their website. So you can do any of those things, and they are open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and Fridays are 8 to 5. Saturdays are 9 to 5, and Sundays are 1 to 5. So use those things and definitely utilize them as you go through your studies at Franklin. Thanks.